guys, Gliscor 101 and welcome back to a new Gliscor news update. Ultimately, I just wanted to update where the channel's at, where I want to go, goals for 2019 and such, and I do have a couple of big announcements. Unfortunately, the announcements aren't good. Bad news first, because the good news is probably a lie. I am unfortunately cancelling the Disney Disasters series. So the Disney Disasters was always a stupid idea. 100 movies, having to make a video on 100 movies, watch 100 movies. Just the 100 was the real stupid thing. It was a huge commitment. Ultimately, that is not what has killed this series, though. Going into it, my goal was video a month, and that way I'd make sizable progress. I'd look back on the year and say, okay, I've done 10% in the, over 10% in this year of all of the Disney Channel originals. And that was a good idea in theory. The issue, however, is I'm very inconsistent at uploading, so sometimes I'll only get 3 or 4 videos out a month. And forcing myself to make one of those 4 videos a Disney disaster, and the other one a first impressions video, was a bad idea because sometimes the Disney disasters, I just can't make a good video out of them. There's been a few in the lineup so far where the movie's just been so bland, so meh, I've had so little to say about it, that the video has just come out poor. And the only reason I made the video is because I had to, because it's one of the DCOMs. So I thought about it logically, and I thought if maybe 3 out of the 10 videos I've done so far I have said, this video was bad, and I couldn't have made a good video out of this because the movie didn't give me enough material, or I just couldn't work with the material in a fun way. That's 3 bad videos on my channel so far that I just don't like, and if I keep going for the next 100, that's gonna be 30 shitty videos. And I know my videos are already pretty shitty, but I don't like the idea of signing myself up for just a bunch of videos I'm not gonna enjoy. And that's ultimately what's gonna happen if I keep going and I keep getting to the less mainstream and worse and lower budget and less creative DCOMs. So that series has unfortunately been cancelled. It had a good run. I had a lot of fun with Disney Disasters, and there was a time when I couldn't imagine cancelling it. I was having so much fun, but ultimately I think the channel just needs to move on, and I'll talk about in a little bit where I want to move on to. Next up, I'm also, for a similar reason, cancelling my God of War Let's Play. I don't think anyone cares. I wasn't having too much fun with it. I don't think the audience cared. It was getting like half the views all of my other ones got. Nobody cared. It was... First episode was fine. The second 2 I was just like, eh. I've got like 3 or 4 more stockpiled or recorded that I just haven't bothered editing because I didn't care, and I was like, yeah, maybe the series is going nowhere. I am looking for what a next potential long-form Gliscor plays could be. I had a lot of fun with Soul Silver and Dark Souls 3, so I just want the next series I do to be really quality and really good. However, in the meantime, if you are interested in the gaming side of things on this channel, I have been doing my Smash Bros. Let's Plays with some friends. Particularly the third one is it was me and an old friend catching up, getting drunk, and playing Smash Bros. Like, what more can you ask for? I've got a few more of those, so look out for those in the foreseeable future coming out on this channel. Next up, Uniquely New Zealand. I really like Uniquely New Zealand. I think there's a lot of... The videos I've done, I've enjoyed a lot of them, and I think there's a lot of potential in that series, and most importantly, I just want to keep going and keep making the videos as best I can. I've got one, I'm not sure if it's released or if it's coming soon, but it's a book report episode where I talk about the work of Kiwi author Morris G. If the video's out, there'll be a link, a card popping up. And yeah, check that out, because writing it, recording it, planning it, been a lot of fun so far, so I'm looking forward to see how that turns out in the end. But as for the future of Uniquely New Zealand, I do want to get them out more regularly. However, it's the same with a Disney Disasters scenario. I don't want to just pump them out once a month if I don't have a good idea. And I don't want to rush an idea. Like, the book report episode was meant to be done months ago, but I kept putting it off so I could work on it. So, I don't want to just rush it out and have a bunch of terrible videos. So, they're pretty much just going to be, they're done when they're done. Live streaming, I've also been doing that. Only done a couple so far, don't have a lot of time to, but anytime I do a live stream, I will be making a highlights video, just so they're easier to digest, and I can edit out any technical difficulties. So check out the stream highlights, card popping up there, all that fun jazz. Now what I really wanted to talk about in this video was the future of this channel. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't have many concrete ideas for where I want to go in 2019, but that's honestly part of the fun for me. I don't want concrete ideas. So far, the funnest videos I have made have been the ones I've made on a dime and are completely stupid. My favorite video so far this year was my Into the Spider-Verse binge watch, where if you haven't seen the video, I went to go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse every showing that played that day. And that video was completely on a whim. I'd seen it for the first time the night before, and I wanted to go again the next day, and I was like, hey, what if I go 6 times? So yeah, that video was a lot of fun. I want to do more stuff like that, unscripted stuff. I don't want to do vlogs. I've never liked the idea of vlogs, but I want it to be like, I come up with a video based around a joke or an idea or a concept, but I don't always have a script or have a loose script and just roll the camera and have some fun, because that's ultimately what this is all about, just having some fun. I do also have a mystery project I'm working on. I'm hoping I should unveil that in the next few weeks. I will say it is connected to Uniquely New Zealand, but it will be its own separate thing, so look out for that. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I don't have schedules. That's about all I had to say for this video. I hope you've enjoyed me rambling about where I want this to go, how YouTube is. YouTube's fun. Should be some end card shit popping out, and maybe a button over my face telling you to subscribe. YouTube, getting that paper. Like, share, and subscribe.